This is for year 11 methods. We're going to look at exercise 4A, question 3c. We want to rewrite this equation as the equation shown here. And the reason why they're rewriting it is because we've got a 2 at the front. Whenever we have a 2 in front of the x of a hyperbola, we've got to take like a number out, the number in front of the x out as a common factor. So in this case, it happened to be 2. If there's a negative number, you need to take the negative number as a common factor, okay, out as before revealing the true transformation of your left-right shift. So in this case, the graph has shifted 2 to the left, okay? So 2 to the left, and there's a negative here, which means the graph has been reflected, okay? So we want to sketch the original graph, y equals -1 on 2x, which means that the graph originally was a reflected graph, okay? Now, it has no left and right shift, so it means that your asymptotes at x equals 0 and y equals 0, okay? They're actually on the axes themselves, so I'm not going to draw dotted lines. Your graph will look not like this, but like this, because it's been reflected, okay? Now, I'm going to draw the basic graph. I'm going to try to be as precise and accurate as possible. Okay, so it's going to look something like this. Now, what's important is I don't curve away, like it approaches the asymptote, doesn't curve away, it doesn't doesn't cross. Now, because I have no x and y intercepts, I need 2 points to show the dilation, okay? So, because how can I tell the difference between -1 on x and -1 on 2x or -1 on 3x, okay? So we've got to show a dilation. So the way you show dilation is you choose 2 points. So first point would be you let x equals 1, say. X equals 1. So when you sub in, you get -1/2. X equals 2. So the second point. Y equals to -1/4. Okay, so I can get 2 values here. When x equals 1, you get -1/2. And when x equals 2, you get x equals -1/4, okay? It's really important that you have 2 points. I may have not gone over this in class, and that's okay. Just remember, you always need 2 points to show the dilation. So if you don't have an x and y intercept, or you only have one of the intercepts, you have to have 1 or 2 points, okay? 1 or 2 extra points, depending on, what you have. Now, for the second one, for the second equation, I know that my asymptotes, you always draw asymptotes first. Remember how I said the graph has moved 2 to the left, so my asymptotes here, x equals -2, -2, I label my axis, y is still equals 0 because it hasn't moved up or down. Now my graph is going to look something like this, so over here and over there. So I'm expecting, I can draw it comfortably, confidently, I'm expecting a y-intercept. So y-intercept x equals 0. So let's calculate that. That's y equals -1/4. So that's -1/4. And I need to get a second point. So second point, again, choose something easy. Okay, you don't need to make it hard on yourself. So x equals 1, y equals -1 and over 6, because when we got 2 times 1 plus 4 equals 6. So 1, 1 and -6. So I've drawn my graph. I've got 2 points. I've drawn my asymptotes, and my graphs are relatively okay. So I'm done. So hopefully that helps.